Hey, hold on a second. I just noticed your shopping cart on that website is full of items that you're paying too much for. Wouldn't you like to save money, save time, not have to worry about shipping fees? Did you know that most websites you purchase or bid on items for marks up shipping fees by 230% in some cases? Shopping Amazon through fatguyradioshow.com/Amazon eliminates all the fuss and worry. Savings up to 30, 40, 50, even 70% on your everyday household items. Do yourself a favor. It's easy and simple. Shop Amazon for all your online shopping needs and do it through fatguyradioshow.com. You'll thank us and your wallet will too. Hey, it's your boy Corey Blaze here. I want to take a moment just to thank you for downloading and listening to Fat Guy Radio Show. Here at BDB Radio Network, we don't have a big, huge marketing department, thousands of dollars for billboards and flyers and door hangers and web ads. No, all we have is you. There's all these shows everywhere, but you are listening to us. And that blows me away. So thank you from us to you. And now, here's an all-new show.
It's Fat Guy Radio Show.
Our new brake pads are really cool. You're not even going to believe it. Like, let's say you're driving along the road with your family, and you're driving along, la-li-la, woo. And then all of a sudden, there's a truck tire in the middle of the road, and you hit the brakes. Whoa. That was close. Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, and all of a sudden the kids are yelling from the back seat, "I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy." "Not now, damn it." Truck tire. "I can't stop." Help! There's a cliff. And your family's screaming, "Oh my God, we're burning alive. No, I can't feel my legs." In comes a meat wagon. And the medic gets out and says, "Oh my God." New guy's in the corner puking his guts out. All because you want to save a couple extra pennies. And to me, it doesn't.
Get out. Now.
Do you validate?
It's Fat Guy Radio Show featuring Corey Blaze. And now, here's your host, Corey Blaze.
Welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show live from the BDB Production Studios. I'm your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Fat Guy Radio Show. Follow us on the twitter.com/Fat Guy Radio Show, or give us a ring on the Fat Guy Radio Show listener line presented by Google Voice, 623-349-1652. Call us anytime, then listen for your voice on the show. I thought he was going to do his little woo. There it is. Do your part. Spread the word about the show by sharing Fat Guy Radio Show on all your social media. When you share the show, a fat guy gets his wings. Absolutely. And before we dive into it, today's show is brought to you by the Amazon Halloween store. Shop early and save on hundreds of kids and adult costumes from Star Wars to Angry Birds. Get all your fall decorations also. Really impress your friends at your fall party. If Halloween is not your bag, Daddy-O, pick up your office supplies, car parts, books, and more. If you are an Amazon Prime customer, kick back with all the past episodes of Breaking Bad or your favorite TV shows for free. No matter what it is, Amazon has it, and at a lower price than anywhere on the net. Do it now by clicking the Amazon banner on our website or going directly to fatguyradioshow.com/Amazon. Bookmark it, Daddy-O, for all your online shopping needs. Yes, we are listening to Thinking About You by, and there's something special behind this intro. Thinking About You by Skipworth and Turner. And this has got the grooviest song. Turn up a little bit for this. Let's just hear just a little bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
It just got a little groove, Jake, to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to thank Karen Griffins. And Karen Griffins is known for Mickey McGuire on Shameless UK. And he tweeted this out on Twitter, and I tweeted him back, and I'm like, dude, he tweeted out the YouTube video of it. And I tweeted him back, and I told him, I said, Karen, this is freaking amazing. I love this. He's like, yeah, man, it's awesome. So I told him, I said, I'm going to play it on the show.
Is this old or is this new?
This came out in 1992, but it has that 1980s type flavor.
When you were born.
1982? He wasn't born in 82.
No, it wasn't.
He was born in 99.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
You're both wrong.
But this is because of Karen Griffiths. And Karen, I told you thank you so much. I was going to shout you out on the show. I appreciate you following me on Twitter and me following you. And now all you got to do is follow the show at Fat Guy Radio Show. So and here's the thing. It's a 12-inch LP, and the full song is like 8 minutes long.
All right, let's sit here and listen to all of it.
No, the whole 8 minutes. You only want to do that because you're not feeling good today.
No, I'm not.
All right, well, we're going to dive into the show. We're going to find out what's going on with you. But thank you, Karen Griffiths, for posting this up and sharing it with me. I love it. I've been jamming out to it all week. It's just one of them old type rhythms. Give me a little bit more, Philippians. I just got let it marinate just a little bit. And we'll have this song up on the in the Amazon Music Store. Just click the Music Store banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. You'll be able to get it. And since it's an older song, it's like I think it's only like 89 cents or 99 cents or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check it out, man.
What do you think? You like it?
Oh yeah, dude.
It's groovy.
This brings me back to my pre-life days.
What are pre-life days?
My days where I wasn't alive yet.
Oh yes, I understand. We've all had those.
Swimming around.
Cheers. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Me and my dad are just chilling.
Just chilling. You're just hanging out in his spine. There you go. Hanging out in his spine.
That's not exactly what I was thinking, but
oh, I was thinking that you were like pre-life, so you were.
I was inside of him, but not in his spine.
Oh, you had made it down.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, we won't get into that. It's family show.
Is it?
That was a look for you stream. All right, folks, thank you so much. Last week we were out. It was a blackout week for Fat Guy Radio Show. It was a blackout week for the entire network. All the shows on the network were black last week. That's why we didn't post anything up. So all of you that were sending Facebook messages, where's the show, where's the show, where's the show, that's the reason why. Because we were blacked out because we're getting ready for our big fall push. So everybody had a time to kind of breathe and relax a little bit. And we're just going to get right back into the rhythm of pushing for the big, huge fall push. And this is we're coming up on the most important part of the network, because this is where we really set ourselves up for our ability to do our shows financially.
This song is really long.
In 2014. It really is. The whole intro, Philippians, is how long? 10 minutes?
It says, about 9.
Yeah, bring it back up. Here comes the piano part.
I already hear piano. What are you talking about?
But this is when I kind of solo it.
Oh, okay.
It is a very long song. All right, so you can fade it out. So thank you everybody for having patience with us last week during the network blackout. And also real quick, I got to give a shout out to Banner Health Mesa Corporate Center. Thursday and Friday, I had the opportunity to go out and host a karaoke fundraiser out there with the Banner Health Mesa Corporate Center, which was actually pretty cool. We had a lot of fun out there. Met a really cool karaoke host. I forgot his name. I can't remember. He's listening today.
Dang.
So just shout out
messed up.
Well, that just happened. You meet 15 million people. I forgot to bring his card in.
Julio, you're a great man.
Julio, you're amazing. It was a lot of fun. His sound system was amazing. Now, one thing that's important about anytime you go out and do karaoke, Jake, I don't know if have you ever done karaoke?
I have.
When you go out and you do karaoke, the sound system really has a lot to do with if you're going to have, your level of fun is dependent upon the sound system, and this guy had amazing.
I'd say the crappier the sound system, the more fun, because especially when you're someone like me and you don't like to sing a lot.
But I like the sound. He had subwoofers. When I walked in and saw subwoofers, I was all, all thumbs up. Tiger Woods 2000, all thumbs up. But the crappier the sound system, I understand what you're saying, because a crappier sound system sounds even better, Jake, when you're drunk.
Yeah.
And everybody sings better when they're drunk anyway. So shout out to everybody out there. There's a lot of people out there in Mesa that works for Banner Health that are listening. So we had a really good time. And also just wanted to plug it while we're in the vein of talking about it.
Are you going to do it again?
I would like to do it. The karaoke guy, I have his card. I'll have to get it. I'm sorry. He invited us out to one of his karaoke shows.
Nice.
So we should go hang out. I think it's on like a Thursday night. So we should go. I know he does one Thursday night. He does one Friday night.
Dude, I'm so down on Thursdays.
Why not? Let's go out there and just act a fool.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with it.
And you guys can come too.
Yes, you can. I don't know where it is. I can't remember the location, but we'll put it up on our Facebook page that we're going to be out there. So had a lot of fun out there with Banner Health Mesa. Thank you guys for having me out there. We've got a tight show today. Jake and I have both had somewhat of a week. Jake has had some not so great things happening in his week. He's playing hurt today, folks. And what I mean by that is that he's a little under the weather.
I hurt myself today. you know that
No
Johnny
clue.
Cash song?
No.
Well, it's actually 9 Inch Nails, but Johnny Cash covered it.
Do we have
Anyway,
that, Philippius?
Sorry.
What do you need?
Thanks for paying attention. Oh, he's doing his producer thing over there. I hurt myself today for Johnny Cash. Do we have that?
It's called Hurt.
Hurt?
Johnny
Yeah, see if we
Cash.
have that in the library. We have some Johnny Cash.
We'll keep
music over there.
talking because my story will go on for a little bit.
Yeah, I will. So Jake is playing one leg down today,
Yes.
and which is what we all do. Everybody at some point,
Like I physically lost a leg.
everybody at some point on our show has played hurt. I've come in half dead. Philippius has come in half dead. You're doing it now. Everybody in the past have come in. Little D has come in, and he couldn't even talk one day, so we just gave him little bells and whistles and stuff to play that day.
I do want to say, this is it.
We found it. That's good of a producer, man.
I just want to say,
Yes.
I'm more than half dead.
Oh, well, what's going on with you? Share with the world what's going. Get ready, America! Get ready, America! Here it comes. What's going on with you, and why are you going to infect? Now, I've taken his temperature. I've taken his temperature when he came into the
Old
studio.
school way, right?
Old school way. I'm holding up what I used to the Ustream to the Ustream people.
One stray finger.
What I've used to take his temperature.
Unprotected.
Don't worry, I cleaned it off.
You know those little like finger condoms?
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about a condom. That's why I've got 18 kids. All right, Jake, so why are you feeling down? What happened to you? What crawled up in you and made you sick?
Well, first of all,
Yes.
I'm sick.
Aw.
I got sick. I was hanging out with my sister, and she's like, "Oh, my throat hurts." Aw. And I'm like, "Oh, whatever. You're faking it." And now I'm feeling pretty sick, and I feel pretty bad.
So you blame this on your sister?
Well, I mean, it is my
Yes.
sister's fault, but it's also my fault for not believing her.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, Cassie.
Well, you probably didn't believe her because you entrusted your sister to have your welfare front of mind, where you weren't hoping that she was going to get you sick, that she would just be making a joke. So I find this blamed on, what's her name?
Cassie.
Cassie. I blame Cassie.
I don't.
Anybody buying that?
I will make you hurt.
I love it when he sings to me.
Oh man, this song's so good, isn't it? This is like the last song that Johnny Cash ever released.
Really? He's gone now? Johnny Cash is dead?
Yeah.
I don't know much about Johnny Cash. I really don't know much about Johnny.
Okay.
Okay, so you went with your sister. Your sister got you sick.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing that happened in my week.
Okay, but let's get the sickness out of the way. You got sick from your sister because she had a scratchy throat. Is that what the symptoms are that you're experiencing now?
It's something like that, kind of headache, just kind of like, I have more to add to my sickness.
Okay.
Yesterday, I got up for school. I went to school. My school starts at 10. I have to get up at 8:30 to get to school at 10.
Right.
And so I go to school till 2, and then I go to work at 3.
Uh-huh.
And then I worked from 3 p.m. to 6 a.m.
What?
So I've been going since 8:30, and then I got home this morning at like 6:15, and I've been asleep ever since.
And then you woke up and you
And then I came here.
flew to the show,
But
helicopter.
I gotta say, like, that was the worst shift I've ever had in my entire life.
Why would you work from 3 p.m. to 6 a.m.? That's a 14-hour shift.
A 15-hour shift.
15-hour shift.
Money. That's
Because
all
I need
hear.
that money.
Is that why you did it? And you weren't feeling good?
Yeah, I mean, normally it wouldn't be that bad, but since I was sick, it was just like incredibly difficult
Now
to stay awake.
I'm starting to feel bad, and I know it's all mental, but I'm starting to feel like, you know, death is coming towards me.
Money motivates.
I'm not feeling too good. Oh God. I'm going towards the light. I'm going towards the light. I'm going towards the light. No. Oh, wrong one. I'm not starting that again. I'm gonna have my fingers right today. So, hey, I applaud you for coming in and
Thank you. I have one more story.
Yes, please.
To add to my horrible week.
Well, Jake, this is the part of the show where we call it story time with Jake.
So I got home from school on Thursday. It was pre-sickness.
Pre-sickness. P.S.
Yeah, P.S.
Pre-sickness.
Premeditated sickness. PMS.
Pack my suitcases. PMS.
So before I got home, I went to McDonald's. I grabbed me and my mom some food.
McDonald's.
Yeah, sponsor.
Golden Arches.
Sales at fatguyradioshow.com.
Yeah, so I went to McDonald's and I got some food and I slid my wallet back into my back pocket. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that it wasn't in there good enough. So when I got out of my car, I think it either fell out or someone pickpocketed it.
Ooh.
So I don't have a wallet anymore. And I go home and I check my Wells Fargo account. I bank with Wells Fargo.
There you go.
Other sponsor. Not really. Come on, guys. You think we got Wells Fargo? Come on.
No.
Come on. No, but I check my account. And they've been buying like pizza, McDonald's.
So hold on. You skipped over some detailed parts here. Let me make sure that everybody at home understands. You went to McDonald's. You thought you put your wallet in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Did you check around your car to see if it had maybe fallen out or if it fell out in McDonald's?
Dude, I like my car is literally a disaster because I was tearing it apart.
Oh, so you went into freak out mode.
I went in like I was near tears.
Yeah, I could imagine. So you go into was this before or after you bought your food you discovered it was gone?
This is after.
So you go in and you buy your food. Yeah. Everything's good. You get back in your car and discover that it's gone when you got in the car or after you got home.
After I got home, I went inside and we ate. I even went to like I have like a leadership program thing that I go to.
Yeah.
Because I'm a good citizen.
Yes.
And yeah,
Captain
and then
America.
I wish I could.
And I was like, oh, I must have left my wallet at home or something. And then
so you went to several different places before you got home to discover that your wallet was gone.
It had to have been like 3 hours.
Oh my God! There's nothing worse than doing a whole lot of stuff from the moment between the time that you knew you had your wallet last.
Yep.
I mean, hell, I freak out just losing my wallet in the house.
Yeah.
My wallet has one place that it sits in my house, and if it's not there, I'm freaking out.
I know where that spot's at.
Yeah, you do. I'm freaking out if it's not there. So I can only imagine, dude, how you were feeling when you had so many different variances on where your wallet could have possibly been in between the last time that you had it in your pocket and when you discovered that it was gone. So you were home, you were eating, and that's when you discovered that your wallet was gone.
Yeah, so now not only do I not have like my debit card, I also don't have my license. So I've been driving around without a license.
Jeez.
Which is horrible. So I got to get a new one.
You canceled your card though, right?
I canceled my debit card.
Did you report all the...
It's all been reported, and yeah, they're doing an investigation now. So
this is and I hope that they come up with something, Jake. But historically, when these banks say they're going to do some type of investigation or anything, I mean, yeah, they're going to give you your money back for all of the charges that weren't yours. Hopefully that'll be the goodest. Number one, first off,
the goodest.
Did I say the goodest?
The goodest.
The goodest.
That's the name of the show.
The goodest.
The goodest show.
No, the goodest show.
The goodest.
The goodest thing about it is that they're going to give you your goodest money back.
Yeah, and that, that's all that really matters.
They're not going to do as goodest of a job as they would do if you owed them money.
Dude.
That's where it differs.
Yes.
They don't care when they owe you money or they need to help you out. But when you have to do something for the bank, they're doing a goodest job.
Yeah, these stoners who stole my
How do you know they're stoners?
Because this is what they bought. They bought Little Caesars pizza, I'm gonna say brand names. I'm not dissing them.
No, go ahead.
Little Caesars Pizza, McDonald's, Redbox movies, more McDonald's, more Little Caesars, more Redbox movies, and just like $60 worth of this stuff.
So some a-hole found your wallet, be it in the parking lot or maybe at the leadership parking lot.
No, it wasn't, because in the car I was like, oh, I don't have my wallet.
Okay,
so I already realized.
at the McDonald's,
yeah,
somebody saw the wallet.
I'm thinking it was in my mom's parking lot because she lives in an apartment. I'm thinking like I got out of my truck and my wallet wasn't in my back pocket good enough, and it just like slid out of my back pocket, and someone saw my wallet on the ground and picked it up.
That's what happens when you got that big wad of cash in there, Jake.
Yeah.
Dang.
So someone saw this big fat wad of cash.
Yep.
Picked it up, and it had to. Now those purchases that you explained.
Yeah.
As we're up on a break here, those purchases that you explained, I would only imagine that it was someone young.
I'm thinking they're like stoners, meth dealers, something. I don't know.
It just sucks, man.
I'm thinking Walter White took my
Walter White lifted your wallet.
Jesse Pink.
So you've gotten everything canceled though, right?
Yeah, it's all canceled. I get a new card in like 10 days.
And you reported the car. You reported your driver's license stolen too.
Mm-mm.
You have to report your driver's license stolen.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to call the DMV and let them know.
I'll give them a call.
When did all this happen? Just like 2 days ago or yesterday?
Like yesterday, yeah.
Oh God, dude. I'm sorry, man. Philippius will give you $45. The good thing is that on Friday when you lost your wallet, that was the same day Philippius lost his virginity. All right, we'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com. All right, folks, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. This portion of the show is brought to you by Lids.com. Lids offers the largest online inventory of college and professional sport hats and apparel. Top brands like Nike, Adidas, Reebok, New Era, and Kangol. Gear up for the upcoming basketball season or give your football gear an update. Ever seen a woman wearing your favorite team sports gear? Make that dream a reality at Lids with their female line. Nothing is hotter than a woman in sports gear. Get started today by clicking the Lids banner on our website, fatguyradioshow.com/Lids. Jake, that's one of my favorite things. I talked about this when I was hanging out with the Smedleys this past weekend. That one thing that a woman can wear that is an immediate turn on for me is a basketball jersey.
Turn on or turn off?
Turn on.
Oh.
A woman in a basketball jersey.
Dude,
there's nothing.
That's it. Just a jersey.
Just the jersey. That's
just
it.
The jersey.
Just the jersey.
Yeah.
Anything sports related does that for you with a girl?
I mean, usually just when girls wear big shirts like that and nothing else.
Something
it's like,
long.
Yeah.
Something long.
With nothing else.
Oh yeah. All right, ladies. All right, folks. All right, welcome back to the show. Shut up. What are we listening to? Are you picking music now?
Linkin Park.
It's Linkin Park.
I don't know this.
You know he's the new singer for STP now.
What's STP? They're missing the O, isn't it? Stop.
No, Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, what about Red Hot Chili Peppers?
They're a thing.
Oh, I have to say this too. Lids is a segment sponsor, and I'm also wearing my Lids hat today, which is really cool. All right. Well, Jake, I'm sorry that your wallet got lifted. Hopefully everything gets all worked out. You were having a horrible time, feeling like crap, wallet getting lifted. I unfortunately, yeah, that's what I call it, lifted. It's my
name of the show, Wallet Lifted.
Wallet. Why do you keep trying to pick the name of the show? You got to let it happen organically.
Yeah,
that organically happened.
That didn't organically happen. Every other word that I say, you keep saying it's a show title. I say blue paint, you say show title. I say
Hoa.
Hole in the wall, you say show title. I say I gotta go pee, you say show title.
Yums.
Why?
I love it.
Sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes it's not even worth chewing through the straps in the morning.
Yeah.
It's just not. Chewing through the straps. Show title. You want to say that? No. Oh my God! Stop it.
Can we call it Lids? Sponsored by Lids?
No, we can't call it sponsored by Lids. So you were having your problems with your sickness and your wallet missing and all the other stuff. Me, I was being the tough guy.
Yes. What happened? Tell me.
I'm a tough
You
guy.
got a cut and you didn't cry.
No, well, I did get a cut and I did cry, but that's not what made me a tough guy. You know how here in Arizona we have true, but I'm falling back in love with Arizona because the weather is changing. Hasn't it been just lovely?
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
As I digress,
I'm up in the morning where it's just perfect.
it's beautiful. I'm almost happy that I don't have air conditioning in my car.
It's actually like perfect right now, and it's like 4 p.m.
It is.
It's like
It's beautiful.
like really nice outside.
It's like 89 degrees today,
Yeah.
right? And that's pretty nice for us here in the AZ.
when it's this dry, it feels a lot cooler.
It feels great. We were talking before the show on the weather, as I digress from my tough guy story.
Sorry.
We were talking before the show about the weather and that, it's starting to get that, outside
Yes.
type, thing. Because during the summer, when my air conditioning went out, thanks to some of my bitches, I haven't been going anywhere. I've turned down invitations to go and hang out with people. Man. I've been just like, I just don't want, because check this out. The reason why, Philip, is because I get in my car, I start it up, I'm driving down the road, and before I even get to my destination, I've sweated out my hair, I've sweated out my makeup, I've got sweat stains all in whatever shirt that I'm wearing, and I smell like a cow's ass, and it's just absolutely horrible.
Yeah. It sucks.
What were you doing, Jay?
Are you wearing a homeowners association shirt?
That's a movie he did.
I'm wearing my costume. I'll stand up for the U-streamers.
I thought you were like a homeowner association person, and I was gonna
It says HOA police.
I was gonna hit you in the face.
No, this was a costume from one of the movies that I
Corey was
recorded.
in shape for that movie.
Yeah, I looked a whole lot better. This shirt wasn't this tight.
I actually saw the picture on Facebook.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But it's beautiful outside now, so I want to start going places. But anyway, that being said, I was in my truck, and there is the street that's near my house ends at a freeway access road. So you have to the street just over at the freeway access road where you can only turn right. And there was an oncoming car. There was an oncoming car that was coming up the freeway access ramp. Had its turning signal on. It turns to where it makes a right-hand turn. So then I saw that as an opportunity for me to make my right-hand turn, both heading eastbound. I turn, get in a lane, and it takes, I'm driving an SUV. I'm not going 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds here.
Yes.
So I turn out, and there was another car in the distance that I noticed was coming up pretty fast. The guy, I'm just seeing, and it's at night, I'm just seeing the headlights get closer and closer and closer. Finally, the guy gets right up on my bumper, flashes his lights, and I can see him in my rearview mirror just cussing up a storm.
What? Why?
I guess because I turned out into the right-hand lane and wasn't going fast enough by the time he got up to my truck.
Well, he can kiss my butt.
There were 2 lanes there.
Yeah.
There were 2 lanes
Could've went
there.
around you.
He could have. So finally, he's there, and he's just like, man, I could just see him just fingering and gesturing and everything else. Not fingering.
Wow.
Family show.
I can see him fingering. No, he wasn't.
Bird.
I can see him gesturing and being upset and getting all pissed off, and he was right up on my bumper, right? My windows are down because I don't have any air conditioning.
Yep.
It was late at night. He was going all at it till he pulls up next to me and looks at me, and I happen to be wearing my black do-rag. And I was fat and black, and he just completely shut down when he saw that I was fat and black. And then he sped off. Yeah. And then he sped off away from me.
Wow. Okay.
I felt like a tough guy. I scared off the idiot,
Oh,
the idiot driver.
This is like a positive story.
Yeah, it really is. I'm a tough guy.
You're the Dark Knight. You are.
I am the Dark Knight. That's me.
Yeah.
I really literally felt good.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be celebrating so much. He was a jerk. He saw, I felt the only reason why he calmed down and sped off away is because he saw a big, fat, black, thug-looking guy.
Thug-looking Dark Knight.
Thug-looking Dark Knight.
Yep.
In a truck that he knew that if he would have wanted to get into a physical altercation and some fisticuffs would have broken out,
You could have just sat on him.
Did a Rikishi on him.
I wouldn't have been able to fight back. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I wouldn't have been able to do anything, but nobody needs to know that.
She's my lover.
But I still feel my chest pumped out, and I was like, I better not see him at that freaking light. I better not see him at the next stoplight. So I pulled up to the stoplight, and he was there, and I stopped like 5 feet behind him because I was nervous.
Yeah?
Should have went up and said,
What's your problem?
I should have walked. Yeah, Philippians. I should have walked up to him and say, "What's your problem, bitch?"
I've got to. This will be real quick.
Yes, bitch.
I pulled up behind this guy. Right? And
it was you.
No,
you were the one that was behind me.
No,
flailing around and stuff like that. It was you.
The guy in front of me got really mad because I think I got like too close to him or something.
Oh,
his car is precious.
I wasn't even really that close to him, and he was like flipping me off.
Right.
And
that's what that guy was doing. That was behind me.
And doing inappropriate gestures at me.
He wasn't fingering.
He wasn't fingering. He might have been. He had a girl next to him.
Oh, yeah. Peanut Gallery. Oh, they like that one.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. No, but he was, he was flipping me the bird.
He was flipping birds at him. He was angry birding him.
And we're at a red light, and he doesn't know who I...
I'm sorry,
Angry
Jake.
bird.
What just happened is that
There goes the shots at him.
I heard the joke. It just wasn't that funny.
It was funny because you didn't see
It
the
wasn't
eye
funny.
contact between me and Philippians.
I was looking right at you.
I was looking at Philippians. Of course you didn't see it. I was looking at Philippians if you were looking at me, but you said that I said Angry Birds, and me and Philippians locked eyes, and it was a beautiful moment that me and Philippians shared together. You want to make
me blush.
You want to make out?
I do.
Oh.
I got a
Yes.
straw to make
Can I
out
finish this real quick?
Please finish your story. Me and Philippians were having a moment. I'm sorry that your story. You had the first whole segment. How many more damn stories do you have? Who's banging on?
This is like 2 seconds.
Show's spinning out of control now.
This guy doesn't know who I am. So
Okay.
I open the door.
Yes, you open up the door.
And the guy stops. The guy stops doing everything. Like, he freaks out because I opened the door. Like, I was about to get out and, like, beat him up. I wasn't going to, but I opened it because this guy doesn't know who I am. Like, you don't mess with people you don't know who. So I acted like an insane guy.
That's crazy.
That story would have been a lot better if you let me finish it.
If that was how the story was going to end, that's why we weren't going to let you finish it.
Corey, I'm having a bad week.
I'm
okay?
sorry. Here, let's hug it out. Sorry.
You play that music too much, man.
Well, that's because I can't get. Okay, Philippians. Jake doesn't like that bed. So can we get to the other? Can we get the other sexy music? How about this one?
This is better.
This is all DT music, though. Yeah, your story was kind of. It was all right. It wasn't as great. My story sucked too.
I bet DT would actually enjoy my story.
DT doesn't listen to this show.
Oh,
But if I was on his show,
you should crash. No, you can never crash their show.
Why?
Because you're at school or you're working on the nights that they record their show.
That's true. I'll just skip work.
So the guy got scared when you opened up your door. When you were like, what were you gonna do if he wouldn't have gotten scared?
What was I gonna do?
Run like a chicken. You were gonna run like a little baby chicken.
I was never actually gonna get out of my car.
So what were you opening up your door for? You had a little fart?
No, I was just opening it just to scare him. But like if it didn't scare him, then I would have shut my door.
You're a superhero. You're a
That's all I would've
superhero.
done.
You're a superhero, Jake.
Thanks.
what you do is you open the door, and then if he doesn't react,
if you actually
spit.
like heard my story, it was actually pretty good.
I was having a moment with Philippians, so I apologize that I wasn't listening to your story.
Yeah,
Would you like to tell it again?
I bet everyone on Ustream and who is listening is on my side.
All 4 people.
Hey,
Awesome.
dude, come on. They're important.
They are very important. Thank you, Ustream.
I care about you more than Corey does.
Opening the door.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to back up on that one.
Skinny Guy Radio starting next week.
Taking the shot.
What?
Sorry,
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening right now either.
Corey is
Okay,
bubbling inside.
Let's be honest. Both of our stories sucked.
Yeah.
I thought I was a tough guy. Ended up being scared. The guy at the light. You thought you were scaring a thug off, when in actuality it was just Pastor Rabbi Jehovah that was just praising the Lord driving down the street, and you thought he was flipping you off.
No,
that wasn't the case.
He was legit flipping me off. Come on, you know when someone's flipping you off.
Flippies, do you know when someone's flipping you off?
Yeah, see?
Oh, God.
The good thing there's no camera on him.
That's exactly why.
What about this? Shot was on Jake.
He did it.
I did do it. All right, so you had a car problem, I had a car problem, and I also had, it was just a weird ass week for me all week. I didn't get like anything done this week that I was supposed to get done, even though it was the second leg of the blackout of the network, but yet it just seemed like there were so many things that were going on. I was meeting with St. Vincent de Paul because they're invited me out to do a fundraiser for them next month, on top of getting the karaoke hosting thing going on out in Mesa, and it was just weird. So I'm a big guy, Jake. I'm a big guy. If you haven't, yeah, I know, breaking news, whatever it feels like breaking. I'm a big guy, believe it or not, and every once in a while I have to break wind. Okay, who am I kidding? All the time I have to break wind. Okay, so I'm working late one night at my numbers job because we were in the middle of the big, huge audit project, right? Where I was there. I'm telling you, I'm pulling in 9-10 hour days late at night, doing what I have to do from in the morning all the way until the evening. It was ridiculously horrible, but we got it done. So I find myself in the office late at night, and I'm talking 7-8 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So one night, I'm just, I packed up, I'm getting ready to leave. I'm like, whatever else I didn't get done today, I'll do tomorrow. Pack up everything at my desk, walk away, and I'm like, okay, I need to, go to the restroom. I get some water and go to the restroom. So I'm walking to the restroom, and in my stomach, I start to hear, and I'm like, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And I'm looking around, and all I see is all the trash out in the hallway, the trash bags in the hallway. I look behind me, no one there. I look in front of me, Jake, no one there. Down the hall, no one there. Peer over the little windows and little cubicle walls, no one there. Didn't hear anybody around, right? So I'm thinking, okay, it was just a little small rumble in my tummy. Nothing big. I'm thinking, it's just gonna be a little squeaker, little squeaker. I'll feel a little better. Go in the bathroom and go ahead and unleash the fury into the restroom. When I decided to just go ahead and let it go, as I was walking towards the restroom door, I unleashed what I believe is just the sound of a Mack truck downshifting on the freeway. Have you ever heard that sound where they start to downshift and it's like that's what it sounded like.
Wow.
And I turn around and there's this lady standing there at the women's restroom. She was inside the restroom and just happened to come out right when the diesel decided to downshift.
Wow.
What the hell was I to do?
Oh man.
But just tucked my head into my shirt and walked into the restroom.
And I bet you that was stinky.
It was horrible because even after I went into the restroom, did what I had to do, walked back out of the restroom, there were still residual smells.
And she was still standing there in shock.
There was still residual smells in the hallway.
She didn't know what to do. She was just standing there for hours.
That lady is probably dead. Yeah. There's a good chance she's gone home to glory.
Her insides died as soon as the smell went in.
Disintegrated.
Yeah.
I got in the bathroom and I swear, if it was possible, I would have turned red. I would have turned red because I didn't expect it to be that huge. I expected just a little, where's my little small one here? No, not one of those. Yeah, a little small one. I expected it to be a little small one. But no, what I got was... No, that's not... Where's the big one, Philippius? Nope. There we go.
All of them together.
That was all one fart.
That was all one fart. That was 10 seconds of me just playing fart sounds.
Wow.
I came out of the bathroom and it still smelled like a bomb hit, man.
Jeez.
That poor lady. So if you're listening, lady, you shouldn't have been standing there. Who the hell was supposed to be in the office at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock at night? I thought I was there alone.
Wow.
But
If
it
you're
happened.
listening, lady, this is your fault.
There's a good chance she's not listening because she looked like she was 75 years old. So let's get ready to go to break here. We're up on a break. Let's take a break here. When we come back, I have some bad news for everybody that only one person in the entire planet is going to be excited about this. I'll have this breaking news whenever we get back. Here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Whenever we get back.
All right, folks, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. I just realized that the commercial that I have to read right now, we don't have a Ustream image for.
So you get to look at Corey's face.
You get to look at me the whole time, and I'm gonna play the camera the whole time. Welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This segment of the show is brought to you. Don't do that because your hand is so much whiter. I'm gonna put your hand in there again and watch how black I go. Watch the white balance change. More. Nobody knows.
I know.
Sorry for those of you that are listening to
Watch
us
us on
Just
Ustream and
Stream.
you'll understand.
Yeah, if you're not watching us on Ustream, Philippians,
I am not because I'm actually producing it.
not not you. Those that are listening, if
Say Philippians, though. Come on.
I'm like, this segment of the show is brought to you by S&R Creations from the Heart. The holiday season is upon us, and that mother or in-law, rich, snobby female friend, get her a gift that's one of a kind. S&R Creations from the Heart offers custom handbags or totes. Planning on traveling with the kids? Make it easy with a custom oversized sturdy bag. So customized you can pick the print, fabric, and style. Let Stacy and Renee give you the dream bag the way you like it, the way you want it, at the price that takes the bag. S&R Creations from the Heart. Click the button on our website, S&R Creations. I swear that's exactly how it's written there. S&R Creations from the Heart. Click the link. Tell them Fat Guy Radio Show sent it. And one thing that we have cleared up on the show today, Jake.
Yeah.
Philippius is not watching us live.
No, he's not.
I can.
I think I'm getting sick from. No, you can't. I think I'm getting sick from Jake.
No way. Come
I am.
on.
I'm starting to feel it.
I've been
feel
here
it in
for
my
like an
throat.
hour, and you're like, oh.
I want you to be here longer.
Oh.
I'll be here tonight, baby.
Yeah, bud.
All night long.
All night. All right, folks, welcome back to the show. So I've got some news. We're supposed to be in Fat News right now, right? And we're not in Fat News because Corey Blaze, host of Fat Guy Radio Show, I just spoke of
Didn't
myself.
do his homework.
Because Corey Blue.
Damn it, Philippius! I'm sorry. I had a week. I was farting in front of old ladies and I was running thugs off the road.
Breaking news: Corey farted in front of old ladies.
So what we're going to do for the Fat News segment is that we're going to go around the console here, and everybody's going to give their own headline.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to get our news intro. I'll start it off, and these are all off the top of our heads. So this can either go one or two ways, Jake. It could go very well, or it could be disastrous.
I have a feeling it's going to be disastrous
I
because I
hope-
have no idea what to say.
I'm really hoping that
same
it's
boat.
disastrous.
Same boat.
Philippius, you know how good you are at thinking off the top of your head.
I'm farting already.
Headline news on Fat Guy Radio Show. Today, dolphins. Are they good to eat or good to swim with? Details at 11. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you. All right, Jake. You ready? Let's see if Jake can do it.
All right, let's see.
All right, Jake, you
Let's
ready?
See what I got.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
This just in. An old lady died at 7 p.m. from a gas disaster at Corey Blaze's job. I don't know.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
All right, now here it comes. Get ready.
Rocking it.
Get ready, America. Here comes and we go now to Telemundo News. We go now to Telemundo News. Reported outside of Telemundo.
Channel Siete.
Now that's the show title.
Channel Siete.
Channel Siete.
Oh man.
That had to be the funniest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Channel Siete. Channel Siete. Let's go to Channel Siete.
Hola. Vámonos, es mucho. No black and mulattos. Es mucho. Corey Blaze. He died tonight because he laughed too much.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Okay. All right, my turn. Jesus Christ.
We're gonna keep going. How many of these are we gonna do?
We got 10 minutes to fill.
Oh gosh.
Come on, you couldn't have blown your wad that quick. You got more in you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, you got time
yeah.
to think about it. Okay, my turn. Here we go. Good night. This just in, Fat Guy Radio Show host Corey Blaze dies of laughter because he's too fat and there's so much fat around his heart. He's left everything to Jake and nothing to Channel Siete.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Okay, Jake, your last one before we get ready to. Oh wait, we got 4 minutes to go. All right, Jake, here we go.
Here we go. This just in. Jake Woods starts Skinny Guy Radio. And it is the best radio show, better than Fat Guy Radio Show will ever be.
Boo.
Skinny Guy Radio. Yes.
Oh.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We go back to okay, I'm sorry, I laughed too much. We go back now to Telemundo Channel Siete.
Hola, it's me, Felipe.
Felipe.
I'm here to tell you, Corey Blaze shoots Jake. No more Skinny Radio.
I love this. This is amazing.
Breaking news whenever it feels like breaking. Corey indicted on murder. Can't have a do-over. Murder. Yep. Okay, I got it now. Breaking news whenever it feels like breaking. Fat Guy Radio Show host Corey Blaze indicted on murder charges for going around the North Glendale area shooting all skinny white people. News at 11 and more details. And we're asking all the skinny white people to stay inside! Jake?
Okay. This just in. Our newscasters don't know how to report news. Thank you.
Well, folks, good night. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, Philippians, you gonna take us home? All right, Philippians, we go down to Channel Siete.
Hola, it's me, Felipe. I'm here to tell you we have an angry gorilla on the chase. He's shooting all white skinny guys. We need to catch him and stick him in a cage later tonight.
I think he just called me an angry gorilla. That couldn't have been any better. Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. Thanks, boys. Hey, let's ask the Peanut Gallery what they think of over there. Peanut Gallery, what do you guys think? Yeah, they liked it. Oh, they're laughing too. Oh, good. You know, Philippians, let's get ready to go to break here.
Thank you, Felipe.
I don't think so. What do we rate that, Jake? Was that a win or a lose?
That was, if I had to rate it, it would be 3 jelly beans out of 25 gorillas.
3 jelly beans out of 25 angry gorillas. I can't get over Channel Siete. Oh God, I've completely lost it. I've spun out of control. Before we go to break here, are we ready to go to break? Yep. We got 1 minute. Anybody watch the Emmys?
No.
All right, very good. Let's go to break, folks. We'll be right back after this on Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm dying.
Hi. How's it going?
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
What's up?
I just caught Jake off guard.
Yeah, it just came straight to me. What's up?
That's all right. This portion of the show is brought to you by one of our favorite sponsors, Halo 6. Halo 6 is the American-made premium e-liquid and superior quality electronic cigarettes. Halo 6 is is the premium in odorless, smokeless e-cigs. Now introducing an advanced electronic cigarette, the Triton Tank System. Experience the advanced vaping performance, robust anti-leak tank, super long batteries with the Triton Tank. Get started with the Triton Tank System Starter Kit, everything you need to enjoy advanced vaping experience. Click Halo Cigs on our website. Halo Cigs, I'm vaping, baby. I love Halo Cigs.
I just like that. I'm vaping, baby.
D-Tay came up with that.
Oh, D-Tay.
Back in the day, because he's got those huge balls and that deep voice. I'm vaping, baby. I gotta ask you a question real quick.
Yes,
Jake. Do you like pumpkin flavor?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is it just me, or has pumpkin become Channel Siete? Has pumpkin become the new hot chick? Has pumpkin become the new hot chick?
The new hot chick. This happens every year, though.
But not to this caliber.
No, I think it does every year because. Oh man, this happens every year. Pumpkin spice. You got
pumpkin everything.
Pumpkin tea. You got pumpkin milkshakes at like Burger King and McDonald's and Jack in the Box.
Yes, it happens, but it hasn't gotten so much play in the media where everybody is so excited about. I've got pumpkin shakes, pumpkin drinks, pumpkin pie, pumpkin towels, pumpkin air, pumpkin light fixtures, pumpkin tires.
I'm so
everything
hungry.
Everything
pumpkin
is
heads.
Pumpkin heads. Everything has got pumpkin in it.
Corey, will you buy me a pumpkin shake?
I will buy you a pumpkin shake, but pumpkin is not everything. Pumpkin is not that great of a flavor. And am I the only one that realizes this?
You're so wrong. Have you ever had pumpkin pie? Come on. It's so good.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
But it's not cherry pie.
No, pumpkin pie is better than cherry pie.
Oh my gosh, you are out of your mind.
The only pie better than pumpkin pie is pecan pie.
Okay, pecan pie. You don't see everybody having pecan flavored frappuccinos.
It tisn't the season.
Okay, well, when tis the season of what was it?
Pumpkin.
Tis the season of the other pie.
Pecan.
Pecan, yeah.
When is it pecan season?
That's more a Christmas thing, I think.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, but around
Thanksgiving, because that's still pumpkin.
But around Thanksgiving and around Christmas, yeah, you got a whole lot more flavors that come around with it. But what I feel is happening right now in the media, not just in the media, everywhere you turn right now, it is like, hear ye, everything will be dusted with pumpkin flavoring. Everything from your grandmother to your granddaughter, everybody in the village will be covered in pumpkin spice and everything nice. Hear ye, says the Pumpkin King. Pumpkin is not that big of a flavor, and it's not all that great.
Even drug dealers are putting pumpkin on their drugs.
I got a bag of pumpkin crack yesterday, and I snorted the pumpkin crack, and I was like, oh, this is so, here we go. Now there's pumpkin in my crack. I'm sorry, I had a 15-year-old.
I think you're on a pumpkin high.
When you eat enough pumpkin, there will be some in your crack.
What is so special about pumpkin flavoring?
It's just so good, dude.
It's not that great.
Different. Dude, it's good, and it's only good for once a year.
Okay, so how great can it be?
It's like the McRib. It's only around once a year.
But they do that because it's a marketing ploy.
Right.
If pumpkin was...
It's genius.
But you can get pumpkin flavoring anytime throughout the year.
Yeah, but it's genius. And this is when the most growth of pumpkins happens, because it is the season.
'Tis the season to be pumpkining.
For pumpkins. Yes. Just like, different fruits come at different times. You could get them all year, but at certain times, they're just more plentiful.
I just think it's overkill where everybody's trying to come up with something new with pumpkin flavoring.
Well, you're wrong.
Pumpkin is not... I don't think pumpkin flavoring... Yes, it's good, but the play that it's been getting since the last month or so... The flavor, I understand the pumpkin beers because those are specialty items, and those flavors and those pumpkin beers are always a slightly different than the year before. Those higher end beers are a little different. I understand but man, McDonald's is going to have the pumpkin thing all the time. Starbucks is going to have the pumpkin flavor all the time.
No, they're not.
I walk into Circle K and they've got the Circle K is a local convenience store gas station here. They've got little pumpkin flavored creamers. They always have pumpkin. But why is it such a big deal this year? Or it just to me feels like we are spotlighting this freaking pumpkin.
You can't always get pumpkin stuff at McDonald's and Jack in the Box.
But around this time of year you can.
Yeah.
Why is it such a big deal this year, this season?
Because everyone buys it.
It was last year too. I don't know. You're
not
crazy.
As much media coverage as it is now.
I think you're crazy.
Am I losing it?
I think last year they probably sold a lot, so they're like, well, let's amp it up a little earlier.
Yeah, I remember last year being like, wow, there's a lot of pumpkin going on. So this year it just seems normal, I guess.
I don't think pumpkin flavoring is all that great. I really don't. I like pumpkin pie. I think have you ever had to clean out a pumpkin for Halloween?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. You've had pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're delicious, right?
So good.
But it's just pumpkin flavoring. Yeah. It's not that great. It's not like mango or orange or cherry. It's pumpkin.
It's only mango and orange and cherry, but not everything is pumpkin. Come on.
Maybe I am freaking out and losing it. It just seems like I'm over inundated with everything that's got pumpkin in it.
Orange and cherry and strawberry, like those are always like the things that you always get. Pumpkin, not so much.
Because
once a year.
You know why? Because orange and cherry and mango are real flavors that actually you can do a lot with. Pumpkin is just it's not even like a sweet flavor.
It's not. That's why it's so good.
It's like when I think of this is my example. I'll take an audible on this one. This is my example of pumpkin flavor. It's just a dumb seasoning. I'm pumpkin.
Do you want to fight?
You really love pumpkin that much?
I do.
Pumpkin's pretty awesome.
I think pumpkin is getting overplayed, just like Miley Cyrus twerking. She's overplayed.
No.
She's getting too much. She's getting too much footage.
You don't ever bring up Miley in front of me without. Oh man, Miley is my girlfriend.
You love Miley.
Miley's my girl.
Well, you need to get your girl a bigger ass if she's going to try twerking like that, because quite honestly, she is not built to do what she was doing with Robin Thicke and that foam finger.
No, fight me.
I think we've opened up a can. See, he can't show me where the Band-Aid is, because I'm gonna pull that. He's getting upset. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you watching us on Ustream, look at the nose are flaring. Oh my God, he's getting angry. God, he's so sexy when he's angry.
You don't ever trust Miley.
We're gonna have a Miley off right here on Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm telling you.
Let's do karaoke. I'll sing all Miley songs.
Oh God.
Wow.
All Hannah Montana songs.
You can you at least admit
both worlds.
if you do Hannah Montana songs, I'm all in. Miley Cyrus songs, if you come into the studio swinging on one of those building breaking balls, a wrecking ball,
give me like a
long as you show us a little side boob, we be all right. You can come in on a wrecking ball, right?
Yes.
A little side boob for Ustream there. All right. You still need to get Miley an ass.
She has a beautiful ass.
She's got no ass. I've seen.
I hope people think I'm serious.
No, they do. They do, because you are a Miley lover. Flipius is a
No,
Miley.
seriously, that's like all I post on my Facebook.
You do.
And it's hilarious.
Throw
dude.
out your Facebook page. We've never thrown your Facebook page.
I don't know. It's Jake Woods. I don't know.
We'll link it up on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Yeah, add me. We'll be friends.
One final thought on pumpkin. It's not really that great of a flavor. It's not. And it's overplayed. Oh, we didn't get to talk about your new Batman. That you want to talk about Ben Affleck as Batman.
We can talk about it next week.
You think so? Oh, well, I'm glad that you're conceding for us because we really want to talk about that today.
Yeah, it's all right.
Not at all. All right, folks, thank you for joining us today. I'm actually kind of upset about the new Batman, too, because I don't see Ben Affleck as Batman.
I disagree.
On next week's show.
Next week's show.
Teaser, ladies and gentlemen. Teaser. All right, folks, thank you for joining us today. Today's show is brought to you by the Amazon Halloween store. Shop early and save hundreds on kids and adult costumes along with all your fall decor. Shop now through the banner on our website.
Our website design is provided by Elite Web Management. This program cannot be rebroadcast without the written consent from an authorized representative of BDB Radio Network.
For advertising on Fat Guy Radio Show, email sales@fatguyradioshow.com. Learn how you can become a part of this powerful media called Internet Radio.
Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. Subscribe on iTunes. Make us your favorite on Stitcher. Hear us on TuneIn Radio now, too, and help us spread the word about the show.
If you want more waka news and stories, make sure you check out my daily blog, After the Levels, a blog by Corey Blaze. Click the banner ad on our website or go directly afterthelevels.com. For Fat Guy Radio Show cast and crew, I'm Corey Blaze saying, skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. Listen, like, and laugh, everybody. See you at the top. Bye-bye. Channel Siete.
Yeah.
Now that the show is over, visit fatguyradioshow.com/sponsors and take advantage of some of the amazing deals that are offered to you exclusively as a Fat Guy Radio Show listener. That's fatguyradioshow.com/sponsors. And if you have a good experience with one of our sponsors, feel free to email us at fatguyradioshow@gmail.com to share your story. We love hearing from you. fatguyradioshow.com/sponsor.